I did mostly bands for most of my life until about 7 years ago when I just started doing the Loop Machine a lot. But yeah, I played in old Motown bands. I was like 17 years old, the only white kid in the band, and everybody else was like 40 and older and black, and that was an awesome experience because I got to play guitar and sing backup, and they're all old, so none of them could hit the high notes. So I always sung the high harmony, so I always liked doing the lines like, "Let's get it on," you know. I have one pedal at a time, you know, so yeah. If you look, we got this old DVD that once we sell them all, we're not going to sell anymore because my manager and my agent don't want me to sell it in general because it's so old and outdated. And if you watch that was the first day I had multiple mics ever. So, you know, that was like the huge step on DVD night. I got multiple mics. It was like crazy, and I only had like a loop pedal and a synthesized pedal. It's very simple. And it's funny, I'm like sitting on this part of the stage. I didn't even have a throne then for the DVD night. Yeah, we do a new studio track every third Thursday, and all the other Thursdays of the month we release a new live album. So it's just like a lot of stuff to be doing all the time, you know.
Wow, that's
and
cool.
Like a couple of times we're just getting it. We're trying to get songs in the can where they're ready to be put out, but we just started doing it without having those songs ready. And so a couple times it's been like, "Hey Zach, we got to put out a song tomorrow. You got one?" I'm like, "No, I'm gonna go in the studio tomorrow and hopefully have one done within an hour and a half." And like, so it's been a nightmare kind of in my life a couple times. You know, like a few times I'm like, "Oh man, I gotta be done tomorrow and master it and mix it and send it out." I'm like, but I just got out of the studio in New York City, and I'm working with a new producer, Scott Jacoby, and he's the man. And we're going to be working on a bunch of album stuff, and I'm excited about the new tracks coming out.